Good morning, traders. Welcome to the mini Thunderdome. Today is December 27th, 2022. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. Yeah, safe and sound. If you follow any of my entertainment suggestions, you're doing so at your own risk. I'm not liable for any losses or damages. Merry Christmas. All right. Let's get this out of the way here. Disclaimer. Okay. So, there's no reports. The VPOC moved from 28 up to 94. Got resistance at 3,900. Support at 3,850. 3,838 and 3,800. Then we have all of our targets. Take a screenshot. Then I believe if we pass 30, that's supposed to be an 8. I'm sorry, 38.54. Past 38.54, then we may see some lower numbers, and on the upside is 39.07. Good morning. And on the paint, scenario 1, go down all the way to 38 and then work our way back up. Scenario 2, up to 83, then go back down to 38. And scenario 3, try to work our way past 3,900. I think it's going to be a choppy day. Maybe some traders took an extra day off, or a lot of them have 2 weeks off, or at least a week off. So don't think it's going to be too exciting. I think it's going to be very choppy and dangerous. I really don't like trading. I don't think I'm going to trade personally. I don't like trading when Monday was a day off. That's because the data of Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is all combined. CME does that, so kind of like a weird range. So I'm not a fan of it. So good morning. So I'm gonna really have to get kind of excited. Bring me in, but I don't think I'm going to trade. Right, we have a POC starting right now at 85.50. Market just did its lows. Volume is very low right now, but still ETH, but it's very low. Market is positive all across, except for the yen is negative. And the 10-year note and the bond. So most likely, I think we'll start with our way up, going up to 83. But let's see. Let's see. The SPY is going up. The after hours opens in half an hour if you don't know. Here. Rising. I think it's going to be too exciting of a day. So, yeah. Be careful with bell and trade. Try to figure out where the market is going first, unless you have a bell and trade setup. Best of luck. Otherwise, if you're a beginner, wait at least 10 to 15 minutes. But if you're really a beginner, you should wait at least half an hour. at least half an hour. Let the prop traders do their thing, get their orders filled, and then start looking for opportunities. Never think that you're gonna lose out on opportunity. There always will be opportunities. Okay. Not working? I'll take a look into that. Yeah, if you haven't watched it, it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy if you're having issues trading, but it's the truth. I was honest, so, and I'm trying to wake you guys up so you could be a better trader. So if you got to watch it, don't be down. Know that there's, you know, people like me that are out here trying to help you. So be positive, be smart. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a little break here, and I'll be back right before the bell. All right, here we go, guys. All right, I wish everybody the best of luck. Let me know if there's any sound issues. All right, POC just moved down. POC just moved down. No icebergs. So, something to think about. They could be selling already. The bounce may be off of 55 then. But we do have our support area. I have to go and check on it. I haven't had a check. I haven't had a chance to go and check, but I'll check. And all right, guys, best of luck. We go. Volume picked up quite a lot. I think it's gonna go up. It doesn't bounce here. Going down. It needs to bounce. Oh, I'm on a 3-minute. What am I doing? Thought that looked weird. Thought that was weird. Know what's going on there. All right. All right, so look out for 55. Wait for the market to come to you. Could be a break here. Opportunity all the way down to 55. Careful. It may want to still check 67, but there could be a trade all the way down. Oops, that's not what I want. We're all the way down here. Easy trade because you have a solid little stop, but it has to be above 67 on the stop. They're trying to block it, so be careful. Again, this early, it's more of advanced traders. But first target is 55. Interest at 60. 293 orders waiting at 60. POC moved down to 63. I would be careful. Market is starting to consolidate. No one's in charge right now. You could see. Copy already. $55 is a solid target. Interest at 50. 165 orders waiting at 50. All right. YM is positive, so keep an eye on that. Somebody's got to catch up. Not a rule. Shorts, pretty strong. New lows. They're hitting it pretty hard. At 55, most likely is going to happen. They keep hitting it, keep hitting it. Do not go against it. All right, there you go. 10-point trade. Obvious pull back a little bit. We don't want to see more than a 6-point pullback. It looks like it's going to keep going all the way to 50. A lot of orders at 50. So if they pull back now, it's fake, because we're too close to 50. Oh, they hit that hard. All right, be careful, guys. That could have been an algo hit. So the pullback is not from the 55, it's from 50. They hit that pretty hard. All right, so a 15-point trade. Be careful, that was a hard hit. We don't want to see more than a 6 to 8 point pullback. Thanks, Max. Here they come again. Ooh, this could have been a stop pick. Be careful, guys. But now it's time to start managing your emotions. But be careful. This looks like a stop pick. It could be over. But because of this momentum here is so strong and so long that a pullback all the way to here could still be a fake out, but be careful. I would bring your stop to entry. But this looks like a stop pick. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a stop pick right here. We may see a reversal. So obviously first step would be to kill this lower high and then to pass 65. Hidden order looks like an iceberg. It's going to be at least 1,000. Yeah, be careful if you're short. I think this was an algo stop pick and we may reverse. Okay, I was wrong. It's 825 iceberg. Okay, so it broke one lower high. We need to break this zone here to set in stone that the market has reversed. And now to set in stone that this ice is a sell, we need to make a new low. So this is an easy ice to figure it out because we are at the lows. Can make a new low? It's a buy, all right? Exact opposite. So we saw a full rotation up. It's not a move up yet. So no signs that the market has reversed. Just one kill of a lower high is not enough. But I have a feeling that this is a stop pick right here. POC just moved down, so be careful. Now it's down to 52. Move from 63 to 52. Money management time. It wouldn't be a bad idea to bring, if you're still on the short, to bring your stop down to 60. Not a suggestion, not a recommendation, just an observation. But we need to make a new low. Make it obvious that that ice is a sell. Yeah, we may have another pullback here all the way to 56. If we pass 56, market is going all the way up to 62. We need to make a new low. Again, it'll make a new low. Market is going to go up here and then maybe tag 62. It could actually be a long opportunity. If you're not short, you think the market is going to reverse. But I wouldn't take anything long now. Market is not clear that it has reversed, moving sideways. We're still inside of the consolidation area. But there could be a long opportunity. At least a scalp to 56. But I would have still been, if I was on this trade, I would have just lowered my stop. But if you're not on a trade, it'll be a scalp all the way to 56 and then 62. But I'm very suspicious about this one right here. If I was on the short, this would have got me worried. All right, here we go. Ooh, hard hit. Hard hit. Wow. That was really hard. Took out that whole level with one swoop. All right. 65-point trade. 65-point trade. 20-point trade. It was a short from 65. Next target is going to be 38. Big chance that that ice was a sell order. If you brought your stop down to 60, now I would bring it down to 55 or keep it at 60. Now with that big move like that, sometimes we see a responsive sell, a pullback, because that took all of the limit orders with one swoop. If you don't know, anything on the book is a limit order. So with this move, it took all of them. So that makes a vacuum, and the market reacts by doing a reversal. But if the trend is still going down, if the sellers are still hitting hard, it shouldn't go above 50. So if you're short, be careful. If we pass, don't be scared, but just be aware. When I say be careful, it's not, oh my God, it's going to reverse on me. It's just you have to manage your trade. That's it. So we left POC behind. It's still at 52. And YM caught up in a hurry. YM is negative. Both the RTH and ETH delta are negative. All right. Now 38 is an area that you have to worry about. Everything else was a soft target. 38 is Friday's opening price, so there could be a little bit of an obstacle there. There's interest at 40, 166 orders waiting. If you're short, you don't want to see a 53 or a 55. Okay, NQ. Where's my NQ chart? Yeah, that's right. Thank you for that, Trader Zone. So that could create a bounce if the NQ is heading the charge. Sometimes NQ is taking the lead, sometimes it's not. But they do influence each other. Still interest at 40. So all lower highs except for one. And then everything's starting to fall into lower highs. So we don't want to break these lower highs if we're short. One is okay. Don't want to break two or three. So we have a triple distribution on a volume profile. Anytime that there's more than one, if there's two distribution, is a sign that the market is trending. If it's in value, it will be a perfect bell. So far, no outside in trades. I thought that over here was a stop pick. And it wasn't, so market's still trending. Ooh, let's fix the VIX. Needs to stay under 50. Looks like it's still doing that little pullback because of this violent sweep of all of the orders. So this is still normal. Money management time, emotion managing time. If you can't handle your emotions, you need to work on that. If you're in a trade and you're already made some money, lower your stop or scale out. Because I mean, you already got 25 points. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you. And a Happy New Year also to everybody. It's going to be a challenging year for the markets, that's for sure. All right, hidden order. So far, 200 filled. Okay, not an iceberg, just a hidden order. All right, this is the area that we need to be worried about. Another hidden order. This looks like it's going to be an iceberg. If we get the same amount as the previous one, it could be a clue. It could be a sign. They may have cleared their orders. So far, 630 filled. This is why I'm not an iceberg trader, because you never know. Is it a buy? Is it a sell? What's the intention? 1,000 iceberg just hit. All right, I just got a warning here that my streaming is very low. So if I get error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. All right, let's see if it fixes itself. Otherwise, it may take me out. Well, it's not Bookmap. Jigsaw has also icebergs. They're bubbles. You could also get a large order flow tracker on Ninja. It's just the icebergs itself. I mean, it's not Bookmap, but yeah. Yes, exactly, G-Money. Someone just got filled with 1,000 orders. That is significant. All right, so looks like the streaming fixed itself. So if you haven't heard, Apex has another sale, 90% off. God, that's cheap. $90 off. Wow. That ends on the 3rd of January at midnight, your local time. Looks like another hidden order. I think it's going to be another iceberg. They don't? Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. That TradeFinder good. One of my brothers uses it. He likes it. All right, now 2 icebergs, well, 2 hidden orders. The one already 360 filled at 48.50. The other one is 200. Now it's 500, 800, 900 at 47. And that just brought down POC to 47. Lots going on down here. So again, same thing as before. If we don't see a new low, these are all buy icebergs. 940, and the other one at 48.50, still waiting. Oh, now there's three of them. This may be a 3,000 total iceberg fill here. Be careful. Or it could be just exactly what you need to take you down all the way to 38 or to 33. In the Pacific Coast. I usually start streaming 6:15. So 9:15 East Coast. And you're welcome. Wow. So one iceberg's already filled at 600. The other one is 900. And another one still at 360. Gonna be interesting. The one is at 46.50, the other is at 47, and the top one is at 48.50. So they're trying to get away from it and stop it from getting filled. So the icebergs are right here. They just lowered the one from 48 to 44.50. So they're pushing the fill. So that to me is a sign that it's a buy, that the one at 48 is either they're trying to exit a trade or it's a buy because they're going along with the market. Okay, the one that was 600, they pulled it. So now there's one that has 900 orders filled, and that's waiting at 47, and one with 480 waiting at 44. All right, third target hit, or is it the fourth? So 27-point trade so far. I called out a short from 65. All right, we may have a pullback here. Go all the way up to 52. Okay, they lowered those icebergs and they got others filled. So a total of 2,800. I knew it. I said 3,000, huh? 2,800 worth of icebergs just got hit. We hit Friday's low. Be careful if you're short. Most likely we're going to have a pullback all the way to 50. So there could be a long opportunity here, money management time, but pull back all the way to 50. I don't think 33 is a solid target. We may be done here with all of these icebergs. If we don't see a new low by the end of IB, shorts are done. So 50, 51 target on this pullback. Another iceberg waiting, but this could be just a hidden order. If we pass 47, it's going to go straight to 51. Some people do half hour. I do 1 hour. So we are on the second half of the IB. All right, that was an iceberg, 470. It printed as a buy, but you never know. Now, if you're a beginner trader, now it's when you should start thinking about taking trades. Don't take this as a loss of opportunity. It's not a loss. You know, if you look at missed opportunities as a loss, you're going to have issues trading. There always will be opportunities, especially these days. The ranges, the swings are huge. Very easy to pick 5 points. All right, we need to pass 47. If it can't pass 47, we're going to see the next leg down. But I have a feeling it's going to go to this target. And that's based on what I'm seeing information-wise. Those icebergs, POC just lowered again. Now it's at 45. But the tug-of-war line is 47. It can't pass 47. It's coming down. Next target, 33. Or 32, sorry. So this here should hold. Another hidden order. Could be another iceberg. Wow, lots of icebergs in this area. All right, guys, I'll be leaving in 19 minutes. All right, they pulled that. It was just a hidden order. And they just got a quick 100 filled. Oh, look at that. It bounced right off of 47. If you're long, you don't want to see a 42. If you're still short, that 47 looked like it held, but I don't think so. If you're long, money management time, I'll bring your stop to entry. And the delta has turned around big time. We were at negative 4,000. Now we're only negative 800. So those were all buys or clearing of trades. Doesn't mean that that will make the market turn around just because you clear trades. Let's see if they do a stop pick here to resume this. If you're short, you want to see a 40. You don't see a 40, this is a stop pick. All right, guys, would appreciate a thumbs up. There's 119 people and only 52 likes. Give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. All right, now interest is growing at 50. 200 orders waiting at 50. POC moved up 2 points. It looks like they're buying. Thank you, Jack. I always try to do my best for you guys. Yeah, if I was in the business of selling evaluations, I wouldn't be doing well. 30-point trade and possibly now another 13-point trade here. So you guys should be making money. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. And there it is, guys, straight to target. 13-point trade. So called out a 30, called out a 15. Be careful. It looks like we may have a new trend. Iceberg. Already 800 filled. So that 3,000 iceberg, we are above it. We didn't make a new low. This has momentum. Now this looks like it has momentum. Things may have changed. Be careful. If we don't see the market stop right here, things have changed. So, if you're on the short side, market needs to stop at 55. Thank you, Tom. Needs to stop at 55. Thank you, Sean. We don't stop here. We're going all the way up to 70. So, where are we? So far, it's looking like, where is it? Scenario 1, right? All the way down to 38, and now we're bouncing. So, we could be on scenario 1. I try to on days that, well, welcome aboard first, Maurice, but days that I don't think that, days that I wouldn't trade, I don't stream. I'm not here to be a YouTuber, so if I wouldn't trade on that day, I don't stream. So if you don't see me by 6:15, it means that I'm not trading. I'm not looking for views, subscribers, so I'm not like those guys that need to be here every day and they gotta be doing shorts and they gotta be doing 5-minute videos to make sure that they make money with YouTube. So if you don't see me, it's because I don't think that anybody should be trading. Hi, Yoga Girl. Appreciate all of your comments and your support on Twitter, Yoga Girl. Thank you. Yeah, if you don't know, I've been posting trades on Twitter. Follow me on, oh, I need to put a link on my description to Twitter. All right, guys, this is the tug of war line. If we pass this, we're going to 70. So I'm still counting this as the same trade because I haven't said that we're done here. Now it's time for money management if you are long. Oh, and a whole, oh my God. Oh, wow. We may have another 30-point trade. 30 down, 30 up. Wow. Woo. All right, if you are in this long, I would bring your stop down, up to 50. And there we are, 30 down, 30 up, trade, 60 points. And the target is 70. Money management time, bring your stop up to 50. Oh my God, now I'm jealous. Now I am jealous. Wow, I hope somebody took this last trade. Incredible. Right, so I called a short from 65 all the way down to 38, and then I called a long from 40. Still going. Yeah, it keeps telling me, and I can't fix it unless I turn it off. I'm getting another, yeah. I can't fix it. So 10 seconds, anywhere between 7 to 10 seconds lag is normal. More than that, then it's because of my upload speed has lowered. And right now I just got another error. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video, so it means that my upload is too heavy. All right, good for you. You're welcome, Edward. You're welcome, futures. Yeah, wow. Yeah, nice trade. All right. So if it's going to keep going, it's going to keep going. It should not do a pullback. It's going to go all the way to 70. And what did I tell you guys? Boom. Called out the long. I said, if we pass this, it's going to go to 70. And here we are, 70. That is amazing. So look at that. 70-point trade. Wow. Woo! Incredible. And Delta is positive all across. And welcome back, Jay. Jay is the guy who made the coffee remark last week, and you had an issue responding. I was baffled by, because I had the previous good comments from him. So welcome back, Jay. Yeah, he couldn't respond saying that it was a joke. So welcome back. All right, now we could have a little pullback down to 60, 65. So if you're long, money management time. We don't want to see it under. Good for you. Amazing. There you go, Edwards. Fantastic. Yep, again, if I was in the business of selling valuations, I would go broke. Good for you, Joseph. That's awesome. All right, so pullback here would be considered normal. We got to look back in time, right? So you look back in time, you always want to look back in time before there was support and resistance at this level. It would be okay for the market to come back here, find supply again, to go back up. But obviously the trend has changed. So now we're going up for these new targets. This is all week. On a second. Yeah, all week structure up here. Next target is going to be 76, but we need to pass 72. That's going to be an obstacle. You're welcome, Jack. Wow, good for you, Yoga Girl. Look at you. Fantastic. All right, guys, I'm going to be leaving in 5 minutes. Don't know if I'm going to trade. We may go choppy here for a bit because this is a move. That's a move. If we pull back, it means that we're going to chop around for a bit before we see it hit the next target. So the overnight high is 3,900. Is that what it is? Yeah. 3,950. So it may chop around, try to trick people. So if you are long still, don't be afraid, but it may want to do a pullback. So I would be careful. Love you too, Jay. Welcome back, man. Icebergs, I find them on Bookmap. There's a link in my description. Go and follow the link. I have a discount code also, but you have to have either their own iceberg add-on or you gotta get TTW, which is what I use. It's a third-party add-on for Bookmap. That's how I see the icebergs. So I use Bookmap with the TTW add-on, and there's a link on my description also for the TTW. All right, I'm gonna call this as a trade also, because I called a pullback here. So I'm gonna call this as a trade. So I'm almost up to 80 points here. You're welcome, Harry. Almost up to 80 points on trades. Whoa, what a good day. What a good day. All right, guys, I'm out of here. So be careful with market going sideways. All right, let me take a quick look here. Hold on. So the low looks very solid. Solid low. I would be very surprised if we go back down. Very surprised. Don't think it's going to happen. All right, there could be a long opportunity here, guys. So it found support right here. So there could be a long, this is a perfect area to take a long because you have a clear set stop area, right? You look back in time, it's easy to figure out where you could put your stop. You gotta have your stop under 60. So if you went long here, now it's getting a little bit too late, but the long would have been at 64, or you could even go long at 66, but be careful because again, it could chop around to then finally do a break of the IB high. But target again would be 72, but be careful because it could chop around. But if it wasn't right before the end of IB, I think that this would be a solid long, but be careful because I don't think we are done yet in this area. But it's a, I would say it's a lower risk trade because you have an area that you could safely put, not safely, but you have a solid structure to put a stop. You know where you could hide behind. Okay, because you have all of this area here that you know that it could stop the market. You have this area here that you know that could stop the market. So this could be along all the way up here. Okay, but I wouldn't do anything now because I think the market is going to chop around until it finds enough buyers to break IB high. But if you're willing to risk 4 points, you have an area that you could hide behind. You could hide behind support. But I wouldn't do anything now. All right, guys. Fantastic, Edward. Yeah, Walter is amazing. Walter is super nice guy. For a guy that's all the way in Germany, he really works hard to answer your emails. You got issues. I don't know when he finds time to sleep.